Singh and Priyansh are at 3. That's quite surprising because we saw during the IPL representing Punjab, those two opening.
Let's talk about Sri Lanka.
Let's not forget Sri Lanka, as you right said. They are here for a fight. Niroshan Dikwala, all the experience at the top of the order with Avishka Fernando, Nuindu Fernando, Sadira Samarawickrama, Chamika Karunaratne. Another comeback story, I would say.
So Chamika Karunaratne.
Right, in ball one, here we go. Deliberating hitting that back of the length. Now, this is going to be very interesting. Prabhsimran Singh, the right-hand batter, the aggressive batter.
That's Vaibhav Suryavanshi, the 15-year-old dashing opener.
What a beautiful shot that was to start off with. A cracking shot through the covers. He decides to go up and over. Fabulous shot. One bounce into the fence. There you go. That is what I was exactly talking about. Look at that shot. Beautiful piece of timing by Vaibhav once again. Beautiful shot, and that's the wicket. Well, this is what the Sri Lankans are waiting for. Look at the celebrations.
Yep, foolish delivery trying to go over mid-off, but didn't get a full meet on it. Very good diving forward catch from the skipper Sahan Arachige to get rid of the first wicket, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi departs for 14.
Well, the new man walks out to the middle. Priyansh Arya. Now these two batters, Rajiv, they very well know each other. Oh, that's a chance. It looks like that's the second nail in the coffin.
Yeah, banging it short and then really hurried him. And a brilliant catch from Sadira Samarawickrama once again inside the square. He had to dive forward as well. Singh departs for 2. India A, 16 for 2.
The new man walks out to the middle. Rutraj Gaikwad, the vice captain of the team. Chamika Karunaratne goes full, and Priyansh Arya beautifully places it for another boundary. Beautifully placed, a little bit of work, but the ball will have enough legs to cross the boundary. That shot punched, but the ball will cross the boundary. Valiant effort goes in vain.
And also new conditions. Driven nicely along the ground. Lovely bit of timing. And there's a fielder running it, but that's Rutraj Gaikwad's first boundary. Beautiful placement. Again, short, and that will run away to the boundary. This time, he comes down the track and lofts it. And that will go all the way for half a dozen.
I'll tell you what, that's a great response. That's really a great response from the batter.
Better, that's better, that's better. A little wide outside your stump, not allowing the batsman to get any room. They'll get a single. And that's a run out. There's a cardinal error there. Both batsmen ended up on the same side, Roshan.
Look at it. I think what happened here, Kosala, is you need to keep an eye on the batter's bat, and it's obstructed by the wicket keeper. And as a result of it, he gets pushed out of the crease. So that's what makes the umpire's decision a little bit easier. It's Arya out for 32. It is 69 for 3.
So the new batter is the Indian skipper, Tilak Varma. And that's been swept fine. That will find the boundary. That's a poor delivery from Ravindra Fernando.
It'll be about adaptability. The next one's clipped towards a vacant mid-wicket region by Rutraj Gaikwad. What a brilliant stroke there.
Gets a juicy full toss, and he parks it out of the ground. That's a massive shot from Rutraj Gaikwad to get to a very well-deserved half-century. Well, what a player he is.
Oh, lovely sweep shot. Placed it very fine. Lovely bit of timing. Rutraj Gaikwad gets a boundary.
See, nicely punched. Not fielded. In fact, he overran it. He dived over it. A lovely punch through mid-on. Perfect timing.
Well, that's the 100-run stand from these two.
Look at the contributions. Look at how Tilak Varma has batted.
Oh, poor delivery. That's his second maximum. Rutraj Gaikwad gets a juicy full toss and plays it nicely over the bowler's head.
And it's gone the distance. So, India dominating.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a biggie. Tilak Varma lashes onto that one, gets the maximum, And that's another half a dozen to the Indian captain.
There we go, 50 up for Tilak Varma. It was a slow start, but it showed that maturity and experience really matters in List A cricket.
85 ball half century for the Indian skipper. 1-6, 2 boundaries.
Assessing conditions.
That will beat the diving field at point. They'll come back for 2, but most importantly, India A will cross the 200 mark. Into the pitch, but Rutraj will send that one right down to the deep cover boundary. The intent was good from Siraj to bowl it into the surface, but I thought that was a fraction too short. That's good. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Manager Sahan not been able to stop that run, but the more important factor is Rutraj Gaikwad has completed his 21st List A 100.
There we go, once again. Ruturaj Gaikwad. What an amazing player.
This time he goes big. And it's taken. Very well judged in the deep. That's Fernando, I suppose. Avishka Fernando holding on to a good catch.
Yes, there we go. Hoik towards deep mid-wicket. Not really middling it. Avishka Fernando, safe as houses. Grabs it easy in the line. But nevertheless, you cannot take anything away. 100 of 113 deliveries. Ruturaj Gaikwad, yet another amazing inning.
He's cleaned him up. Tilak Varma was trying that too often. And Mohammad Siraj just kept it straight. And he's picked up the Indian captain.
So here we go. Once again, going for that ambitious stroke. Targeting that gap. But this time around, Shiraz being exceptional with the length. Varma going for 60. Another one to the list. 23-year-old. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
This time, he gets good contact on that. And that will run away to the boundary. Premeditated, but to good effect. There is protection for him, but that will beat the fielder. So that's not the best of starts for Shiraz. And this time Shaji goes downtown. And he's got a maximum. That looked to me more like a tennis forehand. Full, and this one, he's got the elevation. And that will go down for another maximum.
A batsman's delight. I know lunchtime's coming up, but I'm telling you, that was a nice appetizer for Shaji.
This time again. Down the ground, that will be another boundary. Pace off or pace on. Shaji knows only one way. Oh, now he's gone. Deceived by the slower delivery.
This time around, kept it straight, because before he was continuously going outside off, but this time around with the slow ball, the one that dips, kept it straight, and Ayush Badoni missed it. So easy call for the umpire, and that's that for Badoni. The boy from Delhi heads back to the shed. 24 of 18.
Pose a slower one. They'll run for all. They'll run for all money. And are we going upstairs? Yes, we are.
Freeze the bails when it's separated from the stumps. Okay. Satisfied. I made my decision. Just focus the lights, please.
So not out is the call from the third umpire. But India will end at 276 for 6. And they will be quite happy with that per se. This is how the Indian batters went about to get to 276 for 6. Singh and Vaibhav not making much, but 101 for Ruturaj Gaikwad, 60 for Tilak Varma.
So bowlers, the pick of the bowlers I thought was Vanuja Sahan, 10 overs, 35 runs, 1 wicket. But the Pacers got a bit of a tongue towards the latter part of the inning. Spinners overall, as expected, control the game. But all in all, bowlers could be happy with the outcome.
Dikwala, loads of experience, will take strike to the first delivery. And Sri Lanka start off very briskly with a boundary to Dikwala.
And now Avishka Fernando on strike now. Short and wide, and that's 4. Don't give width. The length was good, and so was the width. Oh, that's lucky. It was close to the wicketkeeper's gloves. Not that close, but it could have.
And this time, Dikwala will find the gap on the offside. So this is what he can do.
Oh, that time, lucky. Lucky. You really cannot set a field for a shot like that. Oh, nicely played. Beautifully forced
off the back foot. That's a teaser. 4 runs. Now, this is a little bit too straight from Arshad. It will be another boundary. Another teaser.
And there you go. That's Nick Weller for you. The bowler or the Indian captain would have never expected that stroke from him. He just flicks you away and it's a boundary.
Oh, gosh. Where has that gone? 4.
And this time, Fernando goes down on his knees and finds the boundary. Oh, that's been beautifully done by Fernando, and that will find the boundary. He loves it in that area. Nicely done. He finds a gap. This is very good from Avishka Fernando.
Shot. And he guides it down towards the third man boundary.
Talk about the commentators. Because for Sri Lanka this time, the moment we mentioned that he's a part-time bowler, look what Avishka's done.
Take a quick look at that again. There you go. That fielder, very close to the batter. Avishka Fernando, he departs after a very well played knock. 45 or 59 deliveries. The new man walks out to the middle. Nonatha Fernando, another experienced campaigner. Goes for the sweep and straight into the hands of the short fine leg fielder.
You know, Shandik Weller going for his evergreen sweep, ever dependable shot, but this time around, it's a top edge.
But he departs. A good start, 47 of 45 deliveries. Sri Lanka, 99 for 2. Sadira Samaravikrama, well, another talented batter, plenty of experience. Now, this will be the time that India will try to squeeze through things. And 100 up for Sri Lanka after 18.3 overs. Sadira will get off the mark as well.
Oh, there you go. That's the wrong one once again. Back-to-back wrong ones, and he's rewarded. Getting the breakthrough once again in his second over.
Take a look at this. He's fine. That box is fine. He doesn't have a big stride in. And look at how he draws the right-hander out way down the pitch. Well, he doesn't even have time to get back. Brilliant piece of work by the keeper.
Satisfied, I made my
Nonatha still
just
struggling.
focus the lines.
So Sri Lanka have lost 3 wickets now. Nonatha out for 8. It's 109 for 3.
Skipper walks into the crease, Sana Arachige. Lot of heavy shoulders, lot of responsibility.
Swung away on the leg side. And it's gone the distance.
What Sana Arachige did was he had ample time to rock back and pull it towards the wake and mid-wicket region.
At the end of the day, oh, lovely, lovely, driven. See, that's the danger that India is going to face.
Pulls it nicely into the gap. Lovely block placement. He made sure with his back knee bent down, he made it shorter. Sadiro outside edge. That will run away to the boundary. Very well done. He used the pace of Tilak Varma on that occasion because he was just lobbing the ball.
There we go, once again. Pounced on it was Sahan Arachi. Easy pickings for him. That's well clipped. Superbly timed there by Sadira Samaravikrama. Covered the line of the ball. Used this brilliantly well.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Use the pace of that delivery. And that will run away for another boundary. Sadira Samaravikrama is using all his experience here. Once again comes down the track. And that was totally uncalled for. That already got 2 boundaries in this over.
Talk about it, Kosala. He was dominating proceedings right throughout the over. He looked to go all out in all 6 balls. Perhaps the downfall for Sadira Samaravikrama. And that's that for him. A well-played 46 of 51.
So the new batter in is Ravindra Fernando, right-hand batsman. Oh dear, oh dear. A very soft dismissal, and Ravindra Fernando has to make a walk back to the pavilion. Let's take a look at that again. What was he thinking? What was he thinking? Ravindra Fernando departs for 1.
Using his feet. Sri Lanka got to 200.
Now, Uncle Roy's picked up 2 wickets in these last 2 overs, a wicket each. Finds a fielder, a maiden over, the 38th over. And this time the captain decides to go big, and he will get the maximum.
He's had a look over the last few overs. Things not really working out too well for his team.
Again, the sweep comes into play, and that will find the boundary. 50 for the skipper. A very well compiled knock from the skipper. But instead decides to go with the reverse sweep. Beats the diving third man fielder. That will find the boundary. Lovely shot into the gap. Gets another boundary.
There you go. These good deliveries. A direct throw. Now this is going to be very interesting.
One time, please. One time. I want to check whether the ball hits the stump or not. Okay, stumps. So I made my decision.
There you go, Rutraj Gaikwad. He's not happy about the decision.
The target. Oh, Shamika rather goes big. There's a fielder under it. Brilliant catch from Ayush Badoni. And long gone. Finally.
Brilliantly done. It was thrown outside the off stump. He had to drag it. Ran across. Shamika Karunaratne. He had a very hard stay. 9 of 21 deliveries. Flicked off his wrist. That was a very, very close chance.
Half-hearted shot. The flick. It was Apesh running in. Anukul Roy from deep square leg. Bouncing just a little shorter.
I think that was very crucial. Short and jab and pull. That's a valuable shot. Valuable runs as well. The reverse sweep comes out. Wanuja Sahan. He's turning out to be a star here at the Rangiri Dambuli International Stadium for Sri Lanka. Brilliant. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what the fielder was doing at that point. For a moment he just paused. Oh, beautiful delivery. He hits the timber. And that's the big fish.
Brilliant Yorker. Sahanara Chige was really surprised with it. And then off the bat, bouncing on towards the stumps. Sahanara Chige, valuable knock. 74 runs off 72 deliveries.
Oh, looking for a flick. But there, oh, the fielder goes up. Well, what's going on at the middle? That it's hitting the stumps.
Yeah, that could be crashing the middle stump. And the bowler was running after it, but the keeper was appealing. Vyaskat departs for 5. Oh, that's another chance. Oh, yes. That's the 9th wicket. Actually, what happened there?
Well, this is very good game advantage by the Indians. Now take a closer look at this. The bowler trying for the catch. He missed that completely. Vanuja looking for a single. But look at Rutraj. Vanuja Sahani departs for 23. A very well made 23. Goes for a big shot. Straight down the throat of the fielder. And looks like the catch has been taken. And that'll be the final coin. Sri Lanka loses it all together. And look at the Indians, they're pumped up.
And this was Mohammad Shiraz. Big whack on the leg side. A brilliant catch once again.
Really finishing things off in style. But the Sri Lankans, they should be disappointed altogether.
This is the match summary.